Okay, it's just a quick walk around with my sim rig, basically eBay. And a rotten old carrot on the floor as well, which the dog's left. The seat was 25 quid off eBay, second hand. It's only a cheap one, you can see from up here where the PVC or whatever it is coming off. Bulldog. 40/40 tubing, all brought off eBay, brackets, bolts, everything, drop nuts. The brackets, the right angles are 8mm, but I only use 6mm, so I had to put the washers on it. The capping, the black caps, all are from RS Components. 3 bags of them, I think I bought off them. They're £10 a bag for 10, I think, 9 something. The angles were, I think I got 30 for 20 quid. Bolts were like 3 quid. Dropping nuts were, I think, 11 quid for 50. The TV monitor stand is a wall mount, turned vertical instead of being horizontal. Gives a lot of adjustability. I mounted it direct to the chassis, which can still go up and down as well for height, backwards and forwards. I mounted, that's a powered USB, so I don't draw any off from my motherboard extra, because my old motherboard was dying. Here's some Van pedals. Then we got the Fanatec V2.5 with the hub and the wheel my boy bought me for Christmas. The hub was second hand, £200. The Fanatec base was off of Fanatec to get the warranty. And I've got a mini keyboard there, good for games, TH8A shifter, just a piece of wood with a bit of Alcantara material for the armrest, and then the mouse. Turtle Beach for normal gaming, controllers for VR hanging up, Oculus. The camera was £3.57, it's really good. HD 1080p, no idea why I got it that cheap, but there you go. The PC is now the case I bought for £17.70 off of eBay, and it came with 3 200mm fans in it, but I don't need no more fans. I don't know if I can get in there. It's got the Ryzen X2700X, 16GB RAM, MSI motherboard. That was a kit, motherboard bundle kit. That was 567, I think it was. But with a case, it's huge. It's absolutely huge, the case. It can comfortably take 4 full-size graphics cards. You can put 13 normal size fans in it. It's massive. I put the shelf up there because I used to have a table here, just to put my bits and pieces. But that's my rig. HE pedals were expensive. I did have a problem with a brake originally, and I just sent them an email, a small video of the problem, and they sent me 3 days later or 4 days later a new brake pedal arrived. I made mine out of 40/40 tubing. Mine's more adaptable because I've got double uprights, so it allows me to widen it if I wanted to, for more stability. But a 120 vertical, 120/40, probably be pretty good. I had to put these extra ones in here, this one here, because these ones here were bending. There were 2 on the outside. So I put these 2 here, which worked out really well because it allowed me to mount the seat even harder. I've got a very high front on my seat. Dog walk past. It's got sliders, but it's a £25 seat. Don't expect that much. But with these The other thing is the profiles. You can see the two profiles. This one here is light, sharp edged, there. This one is standard. It's heavier, got a nice curved edge, no sharp edges, and actually looks better. So if you're going to build one, don't get the light, get the standard. This was £11 each for 1 metre. This were 1.2 metres, I bought 9. And I think I paid about £87. But there's a problem with these, is that one side, whether it's the manufacturing or it's just the odd piece, but the drop-in T-nuts don't actually go in both sides. One side it go in, one side it won't. Whether it's the only bit I found was here, on this one here. I couldn't fit it in here. I've had to slide it in, take the cap off, and slide them in, because it wouldn't go down through that gap. This gap it'd fit, but not in this one. These bits were reinforcing bits. They are table mounts for legs. That bit there where I've actually drilled out is where the table leg's meant to thread in. I drilled it out with an 8mm and followed by up with I think a 13mm, 14mm drill bit, because on the back it's got a thread. All of the holes have got like a lip on the back, and I just drilled them out to make sure my 8mm can go through comfortably. My M6s. Right, the other thing is, see all the marks in there? Right, 20mm bolts are too long, 15mm bolts are probably still too long on most things. So a 12mm of these, if you're using thin mounts, 12mm, 15mm is okay, but 12mm will probably be better. That's a 20mm in there and it's hitting the back. And then I still used washers on them as well. You could double up the washers. I don't know what I did on this one. Yeah, see where I've moved it up and down. Mounting the pedals, I've mounted mine well to that side over there, because generally I'm only using the brake and the throttle, and I've got a funny kneecap now, so I mounted it that the brake pedal is more just left centre. I don't know if I can get it that way, like that. But it's actually mounted quite a long way left, because not many games I use the clutch on. Pull away, race, blip it, just dump it if I need to. You've got too high gear or something. But I lifted my wheel up yesterday because my heel and toe-in was, I was getting it caught on this bit here. That was under, I had it mounted under here, so I've had to raise it up because I kept smashing my knee on here. So now it's comfortably, I can heel and toe again. But yeah, it's my rig. A bit of black tape. The THA shifter's awesome. Momo. Gear knob, £8, eBay. The only thing on here that isn't eBay is the Fanatec rig, the Fanatec base, and the RS cappings. Everything else I got on here on this rig is eBay. Oh, VR's not. That was off a game. I got that a long time ago. But yeah, everything else is, it's an eBay rig. All for the rig itself, with the brackets, the alloy. I've still got 2 meters in there covered there. I think it came out about £270 with everything for the alloy, and I mean I've still got 2 more brackets because I was going to invert the pedals to 1 meter lengths, but I never bothered. It's just more hassle, plus the leverage and all that. But 1.2 meters in length of the base. The back is very, very close. I didn't want the chair to run over the back. That's with it back, the chair back on the sliders. Not all the way, but it's most of the way back on the sliders. But the front, see how much room I've still got. But what you get is, when you hit the throttle, you get the bars coming through on the accelerator, see? So now it comes, got some sort of protection if anything hits it on the end. The brake doesn't move much. The clutch is the same. See the bar comes through on the end. I knew it was difficult, but that's a short throw clutch I put on there, stiff. But that's my rig. It's a budget rig. But the 40/40 tubing is so adaptable. It just takes time to move things. You see them all on these other ones where it slides backwards and forwards nice and easy. Yeah, but you've got to pay 30 quid for the rollers to do it. These are literally, basically you nearly have to take them out to redo them. The bolts, the nuts that slide in might be better for that, the rounded curved ones. I got the drop-in, like hammer nuts they're called, and they're not, they're a pain. You can easily just push them in, turn them 90 degrees and they'll lock. Whereas you do the bolt up, it turns and locks, and then undo it and it unlocks. But they don't slide backwards and forwards very easy. I was going to buy a pack of the slide-in ones just to see if it helps with the adjustability on it. Because I've got some lever bolts, nuts, well bolts. You just turn and push the end in. You like push the end in with your thumb, and then just ratchet it round. I've got 4 of them. I've got hinges. If I ever want to, when I do my triple monitor setup, but that's going to be a while away. But this wobbles a bit on here, but I'm in VR, so I don't see it. And when I'm normal gaming, like just playing World Warships or tanks or something with a controller, it doesn't do anything. I don't know if it wobbles. I have raced it on the Seto with it like this, and I don't notice it because it might wobble, but the picture don't seem to wobble. I mean, the car's jumping around anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But that's my rig. And then I've got another keyboard here for when I'm playing other games. That's my rig. Thanks a lot. Cheers for watching.